It's been too long. I know, spare me please. Today I'm going to do something that was done a lot last year, I think, on the internet, but wasn't really done in person. I saw a lot of pictures on Pinterest and Instagram and Facebook and all that kind of stuff, but I never really saw anybody in person with that kind of stuff on or at a party or things like that. So my inspiration is a storm cloud. Now I was gonna do just regular clouds, really wispy, make my hair into a big puff ball, but I feel like that was kind of boring, and a storm cloud I know is something that is really easy. You could definitely take it down your entire body, but I'm just gonna do kind of like a mask. I did a galaxy look last year like that. And again, I know that a bunch of people have already done this on the internet, but I just really want to do one of my own, and I feel like it'd be really cool for you guys to try. And if you do try it, let me know. I'm gonna quit rambling and we're just gonna get into it. And P.S. I haven't tried this yet, so we're just winging it. First thing I'm gonna do is prime my face with the e.l.f. Aqua Primer Mist. So I'm just gonna rub that in for a second, and then I start to pat just to make sure that it's getting tacky all the way around. All right, I'm gonna be using my Flash palette today for a lot of my work, and then for outlining and stuff, I have a ton of NYX products. I'm just gonna do a couple pumps of this YSL All Hours foundation on the back of my hand. I'm going to use a beauty sponge, and it's the Morphe beauty sponge. Oh, I probably need a mirror. I'm just like going at this at my own risk. And just kind of like a light coat of this because I'm about to put a bunch of cream paint on my face and I don't want it to be too thick, especially around the eyes. Alright, I literally just spent 5 minutes rubbing my foundation into my face. Alright, next thing I'm going to do is I'm not going to set my face because if I powder my face and then try to go back and put creams on top of it, it's going to be a hot mess. So I'm going to pull up my inspiration picture again. I'm going to go in with like a little baby beauty sponge, and these are from Sephora. I have 2 little ones ready to go. And I'm going to use this one with kind of the flat edge. I'm gonna dip into this blue. I'm gonna make a shape going from my left down to my right. You don't want to make it too like straight on. Like you really want to make it abstract and try to get as kind of avant-garde as you want, because if you do kind of like a straight mask across your face, it's gonna look a little bit funny. So I'm gonna take this little brush. This is a Sigma P80, so it's a precision flat brush. It's like a baby kabuki. Yes? Do you need something? So I'm just deepening it up a little bit, and after this gray I'll go in with some purple, and then I'm going to go in with black. And you see how on your eyebrow it definitely catches that pigment a little more? And she has her eyebrows done a little bit in this picture. I don't really know if I'm gonna do that. Maybe I'll leave them just kind of, I don't know. Oh, I forgot to do my purple. It's alright, I'll do that later. Alright, so that's kind of the outline, and then we'll go back a little bit. And what you can also do is go in with, I'm going to go in with this sponge again, and really start to like round out this perimeter. And once we have our base down for our cream, then we will go in with powders. Okay, so I attempted to make my own purple, and I put too much black in it, and I'm not going to try to make it again. So I just went over, because it was a little bit darker than what I had on my face, and I just stippled it all around my eyes and kind of up. And I'm going to just really quickly blend that out. I'm going to take this NYX Liquid Suede lippy and just put a little bit of it on the back of my hand. And it's really pale, so I'm going to use the brush that I used the really dark color with. I'm going to wipe it off a little bit first, and then go in with this like kind of lavender color, so it'll be a little bit more smoky, and I'm going to tap that around the edges. See, this is a little too harsh to me right here, so I'm going to this is actually working out really well. So I'm just going to keep doing that for a second. But yeah, I'm okay with it being like a really dark, scary cloud. Like I want it to be like maybe like a space storm type thing. I'm just winging it, and it's totally fine if you have no idea what you're doing and you're just winging it. Like, go for it, because you're doing something that you've never tried before, and that's all that matters. So now what I want to do is set my face. So I'm going to use some translucent powder from Jane Iredale, and I'm going to pour it into the, oh my god. I just wasted half the freaking product. I'm gonna take a very large powder brush, and it's the Sigma F30. I have stuff all over my hands already. And I'm gonna take it and just pat it. And I want it to look like smoked out like that. Now I'm gonna go into my Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe, and we are going to use, if I can get it open, oh my god, it's upside down. We're going to use a couple of these purpley shades and definitely the black shades down here. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of this purple shade from the Jaclyn palette and just start tapping it and buffing it. So I have this black, and I'm just going to start blending and blending and blending and blending. I want this to be like the darkest storm you could think of. Like when I was little, here's where this inspiration is coming from. When I was little, I was in a super, super bad storm with my family. We lived in this little house, and this huge storm came, and I was terrified, and I feel like that's the reason I'm scared of storms now. And my stepdad took me outside, and I was so scared, and I was like, I can't do it, I can't do it, no, I'm not gonna go outside. He took me outside. The sky was purple, like purple and black. Like I've never seen anything like it. It looked like it was 2 in the morning outside. The streetlights were all flickering. The lightning was so white that it was almost green. And just the haze in the air was just crazy. So this is where this is all coming from. And notice how I left the middle right here pretty slim still, so you can see that there's still like a contour there. And I'm just gonna keep going back with this makeup wipe and keeping the tip of my nose clear of too much makeup, because I do want to highlight it later and I want it to be like a cute little accent. Now I am gonna go over my brows a little bit with this jumbo eye pencil, and I don't even think I brought a spoolie out here. Oh, I'm just gonna use this little brush. Just to, oh my god. Oh, there's paint all over it. Just to see where my eyebrows are even at. And I'm just gonna go over and kind of just like wax them down almost, but I want you to be able to see that I have an eyebrow. Does that make sense? And you guys can make this more gray, you can make it neon green, you can make it orange. I mean, anything you want. This is makeup and it has no rules. There are rules, but break them all. For the lightning, I want to use this pencil, but I feel like it's not gonna work. And I don't really know how lightning works. Oh, you know what? This might not work. So we're gonna grab this NYX gel liner, this white gel liner. I keep touching that paint on the back of that brush. I'm gonna freak out. Okay. So I'm gonna take this gel liner from NYX and really coat this teeny tiny little Morphe M250S. I don't know what the S means, somebody tell me. So she just like goes for it. Yeah, that shows up a lot better. And I guess lightning kind of forms in its own organic shape. Oh my god, does that look like a lightning strike? And I'm using the lightest hand, like I'm barely touching my face. That is sick. Oh my god. And this is like getting in my hair too. I literally don't care right now. I'm gonna go through my eyebrow, but I'm gonna switch my strokes to going upwards because I don't want my hairs to be all array. Somebody help me. This is the hardest part, is my nose. This is amazing. And then I'm gonna go back really quick and just darken up that little corner with just the pencil. And if you look really close, it kind of just fades out. So I'll go back really quick and just touch that up. Now we are going to I'm gonna put some mascara on because I don't feel like the eyes are really the focus. All right, so now I'm going to highlight my face, and I'm just gonna use my finger for this. I'm gonna use Becca Pearl, and I'm just gonna go in with my finger, tap my nose a little bit, and then down the center. Yeah. And then adding this highlight around like the lightning strikes and stuff is really gonna help it look like it's radiating light without being too white or too shiny. All right, now it's time for lips, and I'm gonna be using the shade Chill Zone by Smashbox. This is one of their always on liquid lipsticks. I'm gonna put this on, I'm gonna do my hair, and this will be a completed look. All right, you guys, this is the finished look. I just took my hair down and put some dry shampoo in it. I used the Wella Dry Me dry shampoo. It adds a lot of texture, but it's not too sticky or anything. I just zhuzhed it and we're good to go. Blonde kind of defeats the purpose of the whole dark, crazy storm, but it also adds more emphasis on your face. I hope you liked this video. Thank you for bearing with me. I know it's been a while since I've been back, so this was probably a really slow, painful thing to sit through, but if you enjoyed it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you aren't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!